Instagram has updated their app for location and caption editing. The United States president is in full support of net neutrality and hacking, and more hacking. USPS and iOS are all under attack. All that coming up. This is your tech news for Tuesday, November the 11th, 2014. Hi and welcome to txtNationTV. My name's Rosie G. It looks like Instagram has updated their app, and not really so much the app. You don't have to go down and download this, but just go inside the app now and you should be able to update your captions and update your location. Now, for many of us that have been using it for quite a long while, you'll know this is kind of an irritation. Mainly because, like myself, I was this past weekend at Fall Creek Falls. I spent some time there, but either my internet connection or my GPS connection wasn't able to pinpoint exactly where I was. So now I should be able to go into my Instagram account, update the location, and let you know exactly where I was when I took the photo. Same thing as well with the caption. If you've ever done the auto type thing and you accidentally just hit send and then it went and then you're like, oh crap, that's not what I meant it to say, or, something like that. And you go in and you go like, I'll just let them know in the comments. And most of the time people don't really read the comments unless they're posting something or you're replying to it. But for 9 times out of 10, you just want to update the caption. So that is now a feature you can do inside of Instagram. And also check out the Explore tab, or actually the People tab. I'm sorry because I'm used to Twitter saying Explore. But inside the People tab, you can now see other things you might be interested in when it comes to photos. This might be location based. This might be based upon the subject that you're looking at, colors, this and that. Everything that Instagram does, we'll just take a look and see how it is. So make sure you go and look into your Instagram app, look under the People tab, and check out some of those. Those might be some cool photos that you've never seen before or might even be interested in. Go check it out. In net neutrality news, most of us already know, but in case that you don't, net neutrality is the idea that I can share my stuff and it have the same platform that CNN, MSNBC, Fox, or any other news network that is out there. We all have the same platform. The internet is open and free, and it has been pretty much ever since the inception of it. Well, except for the last 5 to 10 years, people have been trying to control the internet and what we say. China already has a problem with this, as they already control. The government says what you can and can't see. Well, the United States doesn't do that yet, but we're trying to get there. The ISPs like Comcast, Verizon, AT&T pretty much want to say, hey, we want to control what we built because we're the ones who built it. But the users want to look at it as, hey, that should be a free and open internet. Everyone should have the same access. And well, President Obama seems, as a posted video that he did yesterday, looks like he wants to support that open and free internet. How awesome is that? But the problem is the president the final say-so. He is just a supporter of the open and free internet. Thank you very much, President Obama, for that. So it looks like the FCC will have to battle with many more people because, as President Obama said, many voices of the Americans have already said, we want a free and open internet. But we do have to battle with large companies who built the infrastructure behind that, Comcast, AT&T, Verizon, so on and so forth. So as the battle continues, we hope that the president's words will help us in the future. But as for right now, it is a very foggy future. We'll see as it continues. In hacking news, it looks like the United States Postal Service has been hacked and a lot of their employees' information has been leaked. Looks like birthdays, social security numbers, and other personal identifiable information has been leaked. We are pegging this currently to the Chinese as based upon, tracking back IP addresses and all that stuff. That's who we are attributing it to. But at this point, along with, Target, Home Depot, and all the other retailers that have lost all this information, and now the United States Postal Service, don't you think we should, have a better security policy? Maybe it's just me. I have a security degree. Maybe it's, maybe we should be asking more questions when we set up the passwords instead of just doing a 5 to 6 character password with no special characters or numbers or anything like that. I don't know. I'm not the one doing the hacking, so you don't have to worry about me. But it just goes to show you that anyone and everyone can be hacked. So make sure as you're out there, be safe. Make sure you don't give your passwords to anybody. Don't share them with anyone whatsoever via an email or a text. Whatever it is, I am so sorry for those of you at the Postal Service that lost their information because that is vital. And we know how privacy is a big issue in this country. So just make sure not to share your stuff over email or text or even in conversation. Just don't do it. It's not good. And in one final bit of hacking news, another story alongside of the wire lurker. I wasn't actually able to cover this myself last week, but now with the new attack, the mask attack, it looks like people are getting text messages from random people or their friends that gives them a link to download an app. And then they go through and download the update, and it's not exactly what they were looking like. The video on this story actually shows someone getting a text about Flappy Birds, and they update their most recent app, which should be Flappy Birds, but it goes through and it updates their Gmail app, and then they have access to everything there. Basically, once they get control of that app, they have control of your phone. That is ridiculous. And they're basically using the new enterprise feature that iOS has implemented to where, people on the enterprise level can submit applications through to the phone without having to actually go through the App Store. Now, this is great for the administrators because they can push an update to all their users without having to actually go through the Apple App Store and everything that they have to go through there like a normal basis. But because of this allows for this hack to happen almost instantly. Basically, once you click the link and you click OK, in the video, if you notice, it doesn't say like from the Apple Store or from the actual provider. It just says like TASC or I forget what it says, but it doesn't look real. So always make sure when you're downloading apps, you know where they're coming from. Don't always accept everything that you get. So those of you out there on iOS devices, iPad, iPhone, iPod Touch, make sure you're getting a validated source before you download the update. That's been your tech news for Tuesday, November the 11th, 2014. And you've been watching txtNationTV. My name's Rusty G. And normally I would let you know about all our social media right here, but I'm just going to say txtNationTV. Search us on pretty much every social media platform and you can find us. I just want to continue my announcement from the last video. I will be at CES 2015 covering the 2 million square feet by myself. It's a one-man show. I do have some unnamed friends. Thank you again for your time, and I appreciate you coming with me. But I'll be the one-man show covering as much that I can, from tech to gadgets to gear to health stuff to robots to cars to accessories, pretty much anything that I can, as much as I can during the week there in Las Vegas. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or something you'd like to see, let me know. It's Rusty at txtNationTV, or you can hit me up on Twitter. It's at RustyG. Thanks again for watching. Subscribe, like, share the video, do whatever you can, and you can find us everywhere online, txtNation.tv. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.